Hello everyone and welcome back to another theme park obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning into the channel. I know a lot of you liked my Let's Explore video of Hogsmead at Universal Studios, and I figured how about we continue that and let's explore other lands and other theme parks, and let's start off with New Orleans Square here at Disneyland. How about you and I dive right in? So New Orleans Square is tucked right in between Adventureland, Critter Country, and Frontierland, and it is one of the originals designed by Walt, and it hasn't really changed much since he was alive. New Orleans Square is home to 4 different food locations, and one of them being Blue Bayou. It is a sit-down restaurant. You have to make reservations. Very rarely do they have walk-ups, but you can always check, and the entrance is right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean exit. So once you exit the ride, it's going to be right next door, and you can either check in right there or see if there's any walk-ups for any open availability during the day. The food here is pretty good too. I've had the steak and lobster here, and it is great. So if you like steak and lobster, if you like just New Orleans style food in general, it's a little bit on the pricier side because it is just a normal sit-down restaurant. So just keep that in mind if you are traveling here. But other than that, it's really cool. And the ambiance is fantastic because it's inside the Pirates of the Caribbean show building. One of the reasons why this is one of my favorite lands is all the different little nooks and crannies that this land has. There's so many little shops and obviously food locations, but the details all the way down from the sound effects make it seem like you're in a completely different space. It really does feel like you're in parts of Louisiana here. And then during Mardi Gras celebration, they hang a lot of beads and a bunch of little knickknacks from the different balconies right here on the second building. On this second floor right here is actually home to Club 33. So that is a private club. You can only get in with an invite only. And if you are invited for Club 33, there's going to be a secret little entrance, so don't tell anybody, but it's going to be right over here, which these people are going in right now. Let's take a look at one of the shops here, and this is the perfume shop. They have men's and women's fragrance in here, so if you are wanting to buy some new fragrance, this is actually a really nice place to get it.
Okay, thank you.
As you can see, they do have a really good selection here, so it is nice to be able to purchase some of these things here at Disneyland versus going to a random mall. All right, let's check out the crystal shop. This is one of my personal favorite shops because it's just so pretty in here. They have a ton of little knickknacks and crystals. You can get engravings in here. As you can see, they have tons of beautiful little pieces. This Minnie and Mickey look really cool. Everything that's shiny I'm gonna like. They also have a jewelry shop here. So they have some exclusive jewelry here at the park. And they have some unique items that you can't really find in another store. You can only find them here at Disneyland. New Orleans Square is also home to Disneyland's famous mint julep bar. Here you can get beignets, your mint julep, and they also have specialty beignets during the holidays and specialty times throughout the whole entire year. So if you do enjoy beignets, this is the spot to get them. You can also get them though at Downtown Disney at the Jazz Kitchen. Here's another shop. This one's closest to the exit of Pirates of the Caribbean, and this is more like a pinup shop, so you can come in here and get some really cool dresses. And if you're into Disney bounding, they got some really cool ones. This one's Sally right here. And they also have some really cool Jungle Cruise and Adventureland kind of vibe merchandise going on here. They have all the Disney villains on this dress. That's really cool. Oh, gotta get Captain Marvel one. And just to give you an idea of how much these run, just go ahead and show you the different price here. Oh yeah, these are $128. So this just give you an idea. You do get an annual pass discount here if you are an annual pass holder, so keep that in mind as well. What's cool on the second level of this used to be a museum where you can walk up there and look at some old concept art for the Haunted Mansion and Pirates and some other cool little artifacts from the park. And then for a while there, they used this as the Dream Suite. So this was a complete like hotel room on the second level, and it was reserved for specialty families or people that got selected. They can go up and stay there, and of course they had an amazing view of the rivers of America over here. And now they kind of use it for specialty private parties and private events and stuff. And then they also have people like sometimes you get a lot of celebrities that stay up in that second level as well, but they don't really use it as often as they did when they were doing the Dream Suite. You can also get some parasols here, and if you've ever wondered how much they are, they're $19.95, and I'm sure they do accept the annual pass discount. So I would ask though before you purchase, but not too bad of a price, only 20 bucks. One of the other quick service places in New Orleans Square is French Market. And they have a pretty good selection. They have beef stew, they have chicken Caesar salad, and they also have jambalaya here, which is actually really good. So if you're a fan of jambalaya, then you'll probably like this location. It is a quick service, so it's cafeteria style. You grab your tray, and along the sides here, you just go ahead and tell them what you want, and they'll serve it to you. They have options as well. You have like biscuits, and I think there's some desserts and fruit cups. And when you're done, you pay, and then you go ahead and sit down in the seating area right over here. New Orleans Square is home to 2 attractions, and again, they are 2 of Walt's originals. We have Haunted Mansion over here, and you could tell as of today that Haunted Mansion does not have a wait at all. It's just a walk-on, as you can see. And also, they have Pirates of the Caribbean, but Haunted Mansion is one of my favorites here at the park. It's one of the most immersive dark rides they've done, and to this day, it still continues to entertain millions of people. And for those of you that don't know, New Orleans Square also has a train station. So if you want to get on the train here, it'll take you all the way around Disneyland and back to this location. Or you can take it all the way to Toontown, Tomorrowland, or Main Street, USA. Pirates of the Caribbean also calls New Orleans Square home. And it is one of my favorite rides in the park, actually. I know I love Haunted Mansion, and I love all the other rides here at the park, but for some reason, Pirates of the Caribbean just brings a whole new level of immersion and set design that is not really seen elsewhere in the theme park industry. And still to this day, this ride provides some of the best set design I've ever seen in a dark ride. And when you do come on a busy day, don't be scared by this line. It may look like it's going to take forever, but there are 2 sides. And on top of that, this ride is a people eater. The line doesn't take that long at all. I know on the Disneyland app, sometimes they overshoot it, but don't worry, Pirates of the Caribbean, I've never waited more than like 25, 35 minutes for this attraction. If you don't want to go to a sit-down restaurant, you want to get something just kind of grab and go a little bit faster, they do have the Royal Street Veranda, and you can get bread bowls here. They have gumbo, they have a vegetarian gumbo, and they have a corn chowder. Pretty good here, and also they do the mobile order and pickup, which is very convenient. So if you do have the Disneyland Resort app, go ahead and download that and order your food, and all you gotta do is come over here and pick it up. Super easy. And of course, then here's the Haunted Mansion gift shop. It's one of my favorite shops here in New Orleans Square, and they've totally decked it out. And they have a ton of great Haunted Mansion merchandise, as well as a ton of Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. They do change it out quite a bit, especially for the holidays. So if you're coming here to Disneyland during the holiday season, be sure to check this shop out because they definitely change out the merchandise all the time. Well, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button because I have brand new videos every single week and you won't want to miss out on all the new content. If you like these Let's Explore videos, let me know down in the comments below because I'd love to know. And I'd love to do some more exploring, so please let me know down below. Hope you had a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.